What's up, everybody? This is your boy Chris Rebeast back with another video. In this video, we're going to be checking out the brand new instrument from Reason Studios, Objekt. Now, this instrument is really awesome. It can really create some really cool sounds, and the engine that's inside of it is really great. I'm gonna let you guys hear an example with this beat that I cooked up, and then we'll go through the different synth patches and the different patches that we have used inside of this beat. All right, let's check it out. So aside from a few effects and the drums, the majority of this track was created using Objekt. So let me just show you guys an example of the different instruments by themselves. Here is raging horns, and we use that as like a stab, and I'll go through with all of the settings and everything like that, but that's just a stab that we used. Here is sacred pad, which is a pad from Objekt. Really like the way that pad sounds. Here's our main melody. And we also have a little bit more kalimba here, just giving us some accent notes. And we have another patch called Balinese Dancer. I just used it as like a prelude into the next portion of the track. And lastly, we have the bass synth that we used from Objekt as well. So those are the instruments that we have included inside of this track. I'm going to go ahead and break down the melody. So here's the melody here, and it's using this trace patch from Objekt. So I played it just like that. For those of you who are in quantize gang, you guys let me know, should I have quantized this? Because I just played it just like this. I didn't use quantize. You guys let me know if I should have quantized the melody. But as far as the actual patch, it's trace, and I really like the way that this patch sounds. And what we just got to keep in mind is that these are not sample libraries. This is not like recorded samples of these sounds. It is the engine inside of Objekt, this modeling synthesizer that's modeling the sound using the exciter section and using the actual modals and Objekt engines to create these sounds. And it just sounds really great to me. So for this patch, all we did was add this class 2 band compressor, and inside of the mixer we're doing a little bit of EQ, just kind of tightening up some of that EQ, and then we just added a little bit of reverb. Reverb really goes a long way. Oh, wrong one. Here's our reverb. Just added a little bit more reverb, but the effect inside of the Objekt is what really is giving it that, you know, just a lot of sound. So a lot of tone is happening here with these reverbs and the delay effects that are inside of this instrument, and really just giving it a really cool sound. All right, so the next thing that I really like is the bass line that we have here. So that bass line is from Objekt as well. And the bass line, I wanted it to kind of sound close to an 808. I was using an 808 at first, and then I switched it to this Objekt bass synth. And I didn't really change much of the parameters in here, except for, I think it was the release mute maybe, but more than that, I added in this EQ here to boost some of those low ends. Of course, Audiomatic bottom preset to boost those low ends a little bit more, and then we added in some compression here in the mixer, dropping that threshold, increasing that ratio, increasing that release, just kind of holding that bass line right there where we want it to be, so it sits nicely in the rest of the track. And so that is the bass line that is there, and it's generated through, as I said, through Objekt as well. So we have these kalimba sounds. Really nice sounds there with the kalimba as well. We have the Balinese dancer. Nice sounds that are added there. And I believe for the two kalimba and the Balinese dancer, we didn't really add much to those synths. They're pretty much just how they are. Added a little bit of reverb to the Balinese dancer and just left it pretty much just like that. For the next thing is this pad patch that we have here. So here's the MIDI notes that we did. Let's get to our sacred pad here. Really nice pad. And what I really like about Objekt is because of the exciter and the exciter noise, that's where you're getting those extra little particles and things that's happening inside of the sound. And it just really sounds really cool. So if I turn it off, now we just have kind of like a cool little low keyboard. But look, as soon as we add in that noise, the noise really makes a difference. It could change the sound completely. I just found something. I want to use that in my next beat because that sounds really cool. LP noise right there, but it's originally on color and that's sacred pad. So the pad right there sounds really, really good. And these are just patches that are included with Objekt. And so I just love the way that they sound just off top, just using them just like that. Here's the horns that we did. And we pretty much just did a nice little chord stack here. Nice chord stack there. Horns. Cool sounding horns there. Of course, remember, it's not a sample. It's being generated by the Objekt engine. So I think that's super cool that I was able to model that. So other than that, those are the sounds, the main sounds that we used inside of this beat. I want to show you guys the drums real quick, just so I can give you a little bit more than what I said I was going to give you in this video. I want to show you the power of beat map. Okay, I think some of us are sleeping on beat map just a little bit. I want to show you guys the power of beat map because these are the drums that beat map was able to give me just by loading up this patch. I'm using the first map that they give you. These are the drums. So those are the drums that we use. I didn't play the drums. I used beat map to create the drums, and we simply sent to track what beat map was doing, and it created those drums for the track. Beat map just made it super easy to put those drums inside of Redrum, load up the beat map, and just let it do what it do. And it's not doing a whole lot, but it actually was just able to just give us some dope drums to add to this track. So that is the example sample of Objekt inside of Reason 12. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a like. If you're looking for one-on-one Reason training, I do coaching over Zoom at chrisreedbeats.com. You can schedule for your coaching session. I can show you how you can use Objekt one-on-one, or how you can just do beat making or get any questions you have about Reason. I can do that there. My name is Chris Reed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, peace.